All right, welcome back here to the Hill on News Nation. Believe it or not, there are still some, maybe your neighbors, your friends, your relatives, who knows, some who still have not made up their mind in the presidential race. What we do know about these voters, though, and how will they break in the final weeks? Stirewalt is here to break it all down. Chris?
Many people are saying this is the greatest breakdown ever.
That's what Chris told me in the break.
It's all happening right now. It's all happening right now, thanks to the great Caleb Parker. Okay, here you go. Here's our DDHQ election average for today. This is where we are at 31, 32 days from Election Day. And we talk all the time about the swing state shift. Swing state shift means Democrat, you can subtract 2 points from the Democrat, basically, to get your real margin. If Kamala Harris, who's up 3.4 points in that first graphic, she's up 3.4 points, that puts her just outside of the swing state shift. That gives her, she's not comfortable, but it gives her a little breathing room over the 2-point margin that she needs. But what's left over once you take Trump and Harris out? 3.8% of the electorate is undecided. Now, they're going too fast for me. I can't keep up with all this. What you need to understand is that every election, there's going to be some share that, and I'm not going to say throw your vote away, there's going to be some share that casts a protest vote. In 2020, it was 1.9%. If that's true, then what's left? About 2 points. There's about 2 points worth of undecided vote that is still out there in this great... I complained about the speed of the graphics, and you know what they did? They turned the whole thing off. They turned the whole thing off because I complained about it, and I'm sorry.
So we've got no graphic, but we've got numbers.
In summation, as we walk across, I think what you should know is that there were a lot more undecided and persuadable voters who were available to Donald Trump in 2016. Oh, look, we can see the graphic over here. It's fantastic. So there you see the numbers in 2016. Before September, 60% of the electorate made up their minds. Hillary Clinton killed Donald Trump. But then the people who made up their minds in September, well, Donald Trump caught up. Now let's go to the next graphic. Let's see if I break the wall again when I ask for the next graphic. Will it happen? Here it is. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. 12% of the electorate was still available when they went into October. It was 51-37. And then in the final week, look at that, the 49-41. So Donald Trump closed really strong because there was a lot of the electorate that was undecided. Now compare it to 2020. These are all from exit polls. Look at this 2020 number. When you see this, you will understand where we are in this election. And that is that 73% of the electorate had made up their minds before September. That's 13 points more than it was in the 2016 election. People made up their minds a lot sooner in 2020. Biden was ahead, not as far as ahead as Clinton was, but doing pretty well. Then we get to the 11% that decides in September. Biden's still ahead. Turn the page. What do you get when you get to now? This is where we were 4 years ago right now. Trump was starting to catch up. He did better in October, but there was only 8% left. And then in the last week, there it is, just 2%, not 5%, but Trump killed it, 64%. So here's the deal. Look at that. I want you to think about that 3.8% third party or undecided. So we're left with about 2% of the electorate once we back out the protest voters. If Donald Trump does as well with that 2%, as he did with the last 2% 4 years ago, he will be inside the swing state shift and have a decent chance of winning. But if Kamala Harris gets just half, if she gets just half of what's left, she will win an outright national popular vote majority, and she will win the presidency.
Stirewalt breaks it down. You were right, the best ever, so much so that you broke the graphics.
I broke that's how good these numbers were. We broke the magic wall.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.